Hello and welcome everyone to today's stream. My name is Koichi Tenshiro. I'm the one hosting the stream today, and this is my partner Yuu and Noshima.
Hello.
Yeah, today's stream will be again Togainu no Chi Lost Blood. The title, yeah, as we know that it's probably one of the points Akira is, right?
Yeah.
You a bit smiling more,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah. Sorry. I'm a bit tired.
Okay. Yeah, I hope to reach as far as possible this time also with the story. I will be the one reading the lines again for the unvoiced lines, and yeah, the characters will be speaking their own lines.
Don't
Also
mind
eating?
me. I'm so yeah.
Cute.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
Sorry by being quiet. I'm a bit sick today. Don't mind me.
Take it easy, okay?
Okay.
And thank you for being here with me. Really means a lot, you know?
Yeah.
Well, shall I go into the game now?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I don't think we need to wait.
Okay, then one moment. Yeah. I need
You
to...
forgot to open your mic on stream, babe.
No, everything is fine. It's working. So
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
this time I didn't forget like last time. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, in-game and here. Okay, now we can start. Oh my god, where were you? That not?
Probably the last one. The last one.
This year?
I think.
Yeah, this year. Okay, load. Yeah. Was it this year? The communicator Emma had given him was wireless, like a cell phone.
I think you already did that last time.
Yeah, but was supposedly much more reliable. It could even pick up radio waves, he'd been told. Okay. It was shortly before sunset, and the sky was swept with orange and blue. Akira and Keisuke leaned against opposite walls as they awaited Rin's return.
どうだった?参加登録。
ああ。
Keisuke's expression darkened slightly.
とりあえず簡単なルール説明があって、適当な質疑応答があって、あの変な仮面のアルビトロだっけ？あいつが妙に大げさだったくらいかな。
Akira could easily imagine Arbitro's theatrics.
Yeah, I could imagine that too.
Wen's explanation had been a little too concise. His face still dark, Keisuke looked down for a while before finally speaking.
まず、このタグゲームはポーカー形式になっている。これは知ってるだろ?
Yeah, Akira is the yeah guy, you.
ある5種類の組み合わせでタグを揃えると、
Yes,
イル
in
レ
there.
の挑戦権を獲得できる。これは?
知ってる。
I don't know.
Oh my god, look! It's the third time, yeah.
Like I say, he gave me Cinderella vibe, so yeah.
You know what he would answer to you, Akira? I mean, when you say you're giving Tsundere vibes? Yeah.
Yeah.
それじゃあ、処刑人のことは?
Akira shook his head.
詳しくは知らない。
そっか。まあ、なんだろう。ルール違反者の死刑執行人ってやつかな。不定期に戸島を周回してるらしくて、エグラのルールから違反してるやつを見つけたら即始末する。つまり、殺すってことらしい。違反ってのは重火器の所持、目撃者のいないバトル、闇討ちとか卑怯な手段を使うとか、あとはイグラを危険することとか。
違反者は問答無用で死刑か。
そう。それとタグの取り合いをした時の勝敗だけど、背中が地面にべったりついたら負けだって。
あ
で、勝ったやつは当然負けたやつのタグを奪う。それ以外に。
What is
Keisuke
the
stopped
addition
speaking
though?
and dropped his gaze to his feet. The gloom in his face grew thicker.
それ以外に
In addition,
なんだよ。
それ以外に負けたやつを好きにすることができるって。
Keisuke kept his gaze lowered, as if the words were hard for him to say. Akira couldn't imagine why. It made perfect sense.
なんて言うんだろう。好きにすることができるってのは、つまり無理やり何か起こることもあるってことらしい。
無理やり
Stuff.
だから
Here's Sabine. Hi, welcome
Hi
to the
Sabine,
stream.
welcome to the stream. Keisuke shouted, his face suddenly red as beet. Seeing this, Akira realized what he meant.
ほら、ここって女の数が極端に少ないからさ、刑務所みたいな状態だし、ただ、それはアルビトロが冗談っぽく言ってたから、本当かどうかはわからないけど。
Akira knew that it wasn't a joke. The memory of what he'd seen the night before was still fresh in his mind. So, those two had been fighters, and the victor had chosen to degrade his vanquished opponent even after he was dead. Akira could understand giving winners power over losers, but what twisted lust for conquest would drive someone to defile an empty shell?
理解できないな。
ああ、でも、そういうのも負けたやつを貶める手段としては有効なんだってさ。
You agree, right? New effective way to show your dominance.
まあ、
No.
確かにそうだよな。
I don't know. No, just no. I
Okay.
don't think so.
好き嫌いの問題なのか。
Oh. This question. Keisuke's voice cracked, his eyes going wide. His face was even redder than before, and not because of the setting sun.
違うよ。勘違いするなよ。そうじゃなくて。
That was a good question from Akira, right?
You know what? That was smooth, Akira. What the heck? That was kind of smooth. Pretty sure he didn't mean it, but that was smooth.
You, that was the best question. Would you do it with someone that is that is the loser, but you know you and like? Mm-hmm.
いや、
Keisuke trailed off. After a moment or two of awkward silence, he cleared his throat and changed the topic.
あとは5枚以上で不要になったタグはアルビトロのところに持っていくと商品と交換してもらえるらしい。まあそんなところかな。
When he finished speaking, Keisuke sighed loudly, as though his work were finally done. It was a very unbalanced game, Akira thought. There was too wide a gap between the core rules and the ones that seemed tacked on. The fact that it worked regardless must be thanks entirely to Il-Rei's authority.
アキラ、
When he looked up, he found Keisuke looking at him with a question in his eyes.
なんだよ。
Oh, this is so a good image view.
あのさ、
Yeah.
ここまで来たら今さらもう無理だって分かってる。分かってるんだけど、やっぱりさ、俺、アキラに参加してほしくないんだ。ルール聞いて、どれだけ危険なゲームなのかってこともよく分かったし。
Keisuke
not
balled
a-
his hand in fist. The fading light outlined him in gold.
It's not much of the choice here, not gonna lie.
I mean, you know what the executor will do if you want to quit the game.
Yeah?
Also execute the person. If
Yeah.
you quit the game too, I mean, so you are stuck in there. You can't even leave.
It's not like you have a choice, so
It's like, okay, the rules are sick.
yeah, the rules are sick. I first thought like, they kind of keep you to like get off the game,
Aw.
like accepting the game. Maybe they let them out too, but no, they're not letting them out. So yeah, yeah, that's same thing. Don't trust that guy, by the way.
でも
Yeah, that's a
やめら
warning.
れないってことも分かってる。もう参加しちゃってるし、危険はイグラのルール違反だ。それに何より命か
Yeah,
かっ
like
て
you
る
have
さ。
no choice.
それで俺いても立ってもいられなくて、ついここまでついてきちゃったけど、その
Keisuke muttered something indistinct, then lapsed into silence for some time before slowly lifting his face. Eyes hard with resolve stared directly into Akira's.
俺さ、イグラに参加する。
Unexpected, you.
Yeah. I'm not surprising.
It took several seconds for Akira to process Keisuke's words.
しなくてもいいって言ったはずだ。
俺が参加したいんだ。
嫌じゃなかったのか。
でももう決めたから。
Keisuke had always been one to avoid conflict. Akira couldn't believe that he would actually choose to join Igura.
俺さ、どうしたらアキラの助けになれるだろうって考えてたんだ。
Akira, don't be fucking
こ
dumb.
こに来てみて、
Mate,
どうし
でもね
どういう街で、
Mhm.
イグラがどんなゲームなのかも分かった。
Akira, don't be fucking dumb. It's clearly he's doing it for you.
正直怖い。参加するなんて。
I mean, it's clearly, right? I mean, he's doing it for Akira. Only
Yeah.
Akira too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why he wouldn't do it for anyone else.
Clenching his fists, Keisuke spoke slowly and deliberately.
俺、アキラを守る。
See?
If he joined Igura, he has a gun then, right?
No, the gun is not allowed.
But is Igura the contest? I mean, he did decline the contest though. I thought he
it's
wanted
a-
to join the group.
No, joining Iga mean joining the contest.
Oh.
誰を守るって？
アキラを。
But he declined before with Arbitro. And like it's not even a day over. And he decided to join again. That's why it's weird a bit.
バカ言うな。
It's not. It can make sense.
Keisuke bit his lip and hung his head, stricken. Looking him into the face, Akira spoke quietly.
俺がイグラに参加したのは冤罪を晴らすためだ。けど、イグラにはそんなこと関係ない。入ったら最後、やるかやられるしかない。どっちにしろ、俺はイグラの参加を拒否しても檻の中で死ぬことになってた。こうする以外方法がなかった。
Like you said, you. Right, you? Like you said.
Yeah, he being a tsundere.
I had no choice.
could-
You do.
どれだけバカバカしいことを言ってるか。
He could have
分かってる
saying that at the beginning, not gonna
して
lie.
るのと同じだ。
Yeah, he could have said that long time ago that yeah, I don't want to join, I don't want to go and doing some so die. But no, you have to say another thing first.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's why I call him being tsundere right now.
Tsundere Akira. Tsun tsun. If
Yeah.
Akira defeated Ilre, they could leave the city together. But was there any guarantee that Keisuke would remain safe until then? He didn't know if he could really protect Keisuke when push came to shove.
イグラには参加するな。
やだ。
Keisuke replied hoarsely after a heavy silence, raising his head.
確かに参加したら勝つか死体にならなきゃ出られない。けどアキラ、死ぬ気なんてないだろ。イルレに勝って生きて帰るつもりだろ。だったらアキラがイルレに勝つまで生き残って一緒に街を出ればいい。俺それまでにできる限りのことをして早くアキラがイルレを倒せるように協力したい。助けたいんだ。
どうするつもりだよ。
俺もタグを集
I
めて
knew it.
全部アキラに渡す。そうすれば イルレへの挑戦権
Actually,
を早く
it's
獲
not
得で
it's
きる
not
んだ。
breaking the rule, right?
Yeah, not breaking the rules.
それに俺が
That's
登
good
録して
plan actually.
俺の分のタグも
Not a
アキラ
bad
に
plan,
渡せ
but
ば
how
それだけで
okay.
5枚
Okay,
自動的に
it's
手に入る
easier
ことにな
said
る。
than done. Okay, so you won't break a rule by getting a tag for Akira. That for sure, but
その方が
How-
アキラが一人で戦
how
う
you
より
gonna
早いよ
like
多分。
actually doing it, you know?
Yeah.
That is what I'm concerning.
タグを集めるってことがどういう意味か分かってるのか。
Keisuke looked away anxiously.
相手を殺さなきゃならない時もある。そんな覚悟。
Yeah, someone
Oh,
might be even lie, yeah. You have to kill someone for it.
ルールじゃ背中を地面に当てたら負けなんだろ。だったら
お前が負けたらどうするんだよ。相手はお前を殺すかもしれない。
Well, he's not a competitive. He's just someone who won it alone. So I don't know if that rule technically applies to Keisuke. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Keisuke bit his lip once before lifting his head to look straight at Akira. When he spoke, his tone was firm.
覚悟してる。
軽々しく口にするな。
俺一人傍観者でいるなんてできない。少しでもアキラの役に立ちたいんだ。足手まといにならないようにするから頼む。
All Akira could do was sigh. This was how it
mean,
always went with
Not very
Keisuke.
quick.
Despite his
Yeah.
usual timidness, he could be unbelievably
alright.
stubborn when it came to acting for Akira's sake.
Yeah, don't forget to read the comment too. There was
Yeah.
some of them I missed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's fine. His eyes now were fixed intently on Akira, as if to say that he wouldn't back down. Akira knew from experience that there was no dissuading him once he got that look. Not bothering to conceal his annoyance, Akira folded his arms and turned away.
勝手にしろ。
So tsun!
真剣だから。
Come on. I mean, I couldn't know that Keisuke wouldn't back down anyway, so why bother keep fighting for?
True. The conversation ended here. There. Akira didn't know what else to say. All he knew was that this was bound to end badly. But he'd made his warnings. Keisuke wanted to proceed regardless. Well, that was on his head, not Akira's. He heard the sound of
Yeah.
footsteps approaching, and then a bright voice cut through the tension.
お待たせ。
Akira turned to see a small shape in the distance, half obscured by twilight shadow. It grew quickly in size and clarity, finally resolving into Rin, who was panting as he ran towards them.
とにもあんのクソやじフラフラしすぎでさあちこち行きすぎなんだよも
捕まえられたのか。
Isa.
うそりゃもうさ見つけたさ当然てか自分で場所と時間指定しておいていないってどうなのってあれどうしたの二人ともなんか暗い顔して
I think we can touch him.
Yeah, he's kind of cute though.
Yeah, he got feminist body, that's all. That's why he's looking cute.
Catching on to the mood.
Imagine when he growing up, he might not look feminine, but look like very good looking boy instead.
The real adult.
Yeah.
Catching on to the mood, Rin cocked his head quizzically. Keisuke replied with a rueful smile.
大丈夫。ちょっと疲れただけ。
ああそうならいいけどさもうちょい休んでからにする
いや、行こう。
うん
Rin looked back and forth between Akira and Keisuke for a moment, but then turned and started walking, beckoning them to follow. It's so funny, imagining you look back and forth between Akira. Left, right, left, right, left, right, then turning away.
No. I would do the same, not gonna lie. If I were in that position, I don't know shit, and I come back, they all look grumpy, I wouldn't looking both of them like,
Left, right, left, right, left, right, turning around.
That's what I was doing, not gonna lie. What?
They follow the air between them, still strained.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yes. Huh?
Can I read for a moment?
Huh?
Okay, I will stay muted for a minute. Can I?
Okay.
Give me a sec.
I will continue then, okay? I owed Mastermind. They followed, the air between them still strained. The glow of the setting sun died away as night fell on Toshima. They headed back toward the red light district. Apparently, the person Rin had promised to meet was waiting in an underground bar along the first street Akira had explored. They rounded the corner and there, Akira stopped. There was a crowd in the center of the road, their backs turned towards the trio.
ちょっと何これどいてよ通るんだからさ
Yeah.
Yes?
I'm sorry, but like, if you could do it in stream like in 1.5 hour,
Yeah.
and if you wanna ask why, I send it to you DM.
Okay. So when it's 1/2 hour, right?
Yeah, it's a 10
Yeah.
and 15 second or
Okay, it's
yeah,
fine.
that's fine by me.
Frowning, Rin tried to push his way through the throng. At first, Akira thought they might be eager spectators, but no, they were much too quiet. A peculiar tension filled the air. Suddenly, the crowd parted, revealing what lay beyond. A pair of tall, hulking men was doing something to a third man, most likely an Igra fighter. By the way they were handling him, it looked like a particularly ruthless search. The man was standing bolt upright, fully at their mercy. He looked as if he might burst out screaming at any moment. Finally, he'd had enough. With a pitiful shriek, the man broke away and tried to escape through the crowd.
待てこら
A deafening bellow rang out. One of the duo leaped on the man, seized him by the neck, and dragged him to the ground. The crowd watched this unfold without moving a muscle. The brown-skinned man sported close-cropped hair and carried a grungly metal pipe in one hand. From the way his thick army coat bulged, it was easy to envision the physique beneath. His teeth were bared in a savage grin. The other man, approaching languidly from behind, had blonde hair, bleached to a straw-like texture. His pink parka was thrown wide at the chest, revealing an extraordinary array of tattoos. The long bangs that covered his eyes somehow made his smile more chilling. Rin was frozen in place.
処刑人かよ
You executioners!
That's the executioner.
Yeah. Not Igra fighters, but executioners. The man cried out, begging for his life. They are allowed to kill him because he's an Igra fighter. They are allowed. So these were the executioners.
Look like it's a bunch of dickheads, they got lie.
He heard a dull thwack of metal striking flesh, then saw the man
Maybe
topple to the
they
ground
should not stay there, maybe they should run away. Not gonna lie.
They can stay because they didn't break the rules.
But still, I wouldn't stay and you know. But I was just like, you know what, this never did deal. I'm a find another guy to kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After skidding along the asphalt, the side of his face was wet with blood, tears, mucus, and drool.
逃げてんじゃねえよおい
Okay. You're getting into the game and you prepare to run away.
自分を消すぐらい自分で吹けって
Oh my
な
god.
ママに習っただろなあ
Oh.
Fear warped the man's face. He cowered on the ground, trembling.
あの黒いのがキリオで金髪が軍事ってのあいつらには気をつけなよ 気まぐれだしいい加減だし違反してなくても言いがかりつけて殺しちゃう時ある
Oh,
That's why I say that maybe I should turn another way.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said that. Yeah, maybe I should like going another
Vince
way.
spat the words with contempt. Meanwhile, a pale Keisuke watched in frozen horror.
Good thing you didn't pick up that dog tag cake from the
人を殺すことが
Vito.
快感なんだよ楽しくてしょうがないんだあいつら
Totally. I would agree. The executioner
I
laid
mean,
into the man.
I do a lot of killing, but I have my line on who I killing, so I'm not gonna kill them because I have no reason to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not killing people for fun. It's not what
know.
I do, okay?
I know. The executioners laid into the man, kicking him again and again. Their laughter was like shot of glass, stabbing into Akira's ears.
よがってんじゃねえよ言っとけ
Oh my.
The sounds went on for some time. After a while, the man stopped screaming. Blood and foam bubbled from his lips. Had he lost consciousness, or had his soul finally been spent? Silence fell, so tense that Akira could hear
You could
everyone
have
holding
said
their breath.
they could have said that he already died. So yeah.
Yeah. They were all praying that their turn wasn't next, that they would survive, if no one else. Run, and the executioners would devour you like rabid dogs. No one could move until their inspection had ended.
Oh, so they have.
も
Oh,
う
they
終わり
expect
か
them
な
to.
つまんねえな
Oh no.
The one holding the metal pipe, Kiriwa, idly prodded his twitching victim with a food. The man's blood stained the earth reddish black.
ちょっとダメかも
Keisuke was sickly pale. He looked away, hand pressed to his mouth.
Just gonna appeal.
The blonde
Koichi?
man, Ganji, turned and yelled a name.
ちげえよありゃタマだっつーの
Tama?
タマ
Okay, who is who now? What name is it? Koichi or Tama?
につける名前だろ
Yeah, that's a name. Oh wait, what? It's true. That's the name for a cat.
While the executioners continued their pointless bickering, a large dog came running up to them. Wait, it wasn't a dog. It was
Oh.
a man crawling on all fours, his body encased in hard black leather. He was blindfolded, gagged, pierced, and scared. The leather dug into thickly white skin, emphasizing the contrast between them. Especially prominent was the surgical scar on his throat. The flesh around it was swollen and warped, a sight that made Akira shiver with disgust. His other ones might have served a decorative function, or perhaps
If I thinking that the eyes cover, mouth not still open, maybe
That a map.
he using a smell. Maybe just be careful.
And these piercings,
Yeah, I know.
it's too much. I mean,
I know.
the nipple piercing is alright, but the other four are not.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I disgusted by this. Not gonna lie.
The other ones might have served a decorative function, or perhaps had no meaning at all, but the one on his throat had been inflicted as part of some deliberate process.
後で
Yeah.
ご主人様に可愛がってもらいなあれんとこ行け
Kira's
heck?
big hand gave the dog's head a rude caress, then pushed him towards the beaten man. The man's convulsion had already ceased. Making his non-existent tail hard enough to make it come off, the dog
Oh
dove at
my
the man and
God.
began rubbing him with his nose. The lever dripped from
I
his
think
gag as
I
he
think
sniffed.
it's one of our better slave.
ああやってタグの所持を確認してんだよタグには特殊な匂いの加工がされてるからあいつはそれを嗅ぎ分
That
ける
oh, so I was
そのため
right.
にアルビトロに改
So
造され
so
て
he
調
he
教
have
さ
a
れてる
job to smell. Oh shit. Well, this gonna be bad.
生体は趣味で取られちゃったみたいだけど
I did. Oh, okay.
Everything Akira heard made him doubt Arbitro's sanity.
Yeah, oh, don't worry, I already doubt his sanity from the beginning, so...
不正してねえってタグ全部あったってさ
Watching the dog's gestures, Ganji burst out in uncontrollable laughter. Everyone watching shivered.
I'm not
まあ
surprised that...
気持ちよさそうな顔してるしいいんじゃねえの
I'm not surprised that this guy kill people first and then ask questions later.
The man had died with the whites of his eyes showing, his mouth stretched wide open in fear.
タマさ他の奴らはどうよついでに書いてくか
This is gonna be bad.
Kira's words made those around him cover.
タマじゃねえっつのこっちは腹が減ったんだとさ
Oh my
Gunji was
God.
crouched down, with the dog pressing his head insistently against his knee.
Can we stop calling him the dog? Can we call him by something else? Maybe it's a person?
Okay, how should I call him then?
No. I was commenting on how they wrote the song.
Pucci is
Can-
also named Pucci.
Can we just call by his name? Or
His
whatever
name will
the
be
name they
Meat.
give him. Oh my god. Calling him dog, but knowing for he is a human kinda make me like...
Yeah,
I don't know.
it was exactly the sort of behavior a real dog would exhibit. Had he completely lost his humanity? What could do that to a person?
Yeah, that's our Beto. He doing that.
帰って飯にしよう飯
Kira, who had a distinctive way of stretching out the ends of his words, shouldered his metal pipe. Gunji stretched luxuriously, and then the two men started walking. The dog chased after them. Amid the petrifying tension that ruled the space, their carefree manner stood out sharply. As it pranced past, the dog abruptly came to a stop, right in front of Akira.
Oh.
If the if the creature had been a real dog, he would doubtless have bared his fangs and loosed a threatening growl. Such was the ferocity of his sudden focus. Gunji tossed his pet a questioning look.
警戒態勢ってななんかあんのかよそいつに
Oh
さ
no. Just don't act sus. Just just keep acting normal, okay?
The dog had noticed Akira's tags. Akira had received them from Emma and Gren, but where had they gotten them? His heart pounded in his chest.
お前さタマが反応してんだけど
Kira stepped up and leaned close to Akira, bringing his nose to the other's neckline. Then
Oh my
he raised
God.
his face slowly and leered.
なんか匂うのかな
Oh my god.
An intense glacial chill spread through Akira. The man was happy. Pure madness, more childlike than anything, shone in his dark eyes. The scent of blood tickled Akira's nose.
行くぞジジイそろそろポッツ連れて帰んねえとビトロが切れる飯の時間だ
Gunji gave a
Yeah.
beckoning wave of his claws.
ああ
With a lazy grunt, Kira rejoined his partners. As
Oh,
they
that
walked
was
away,
lucky.
the dog kept turning back. Though blindfolded, his eyes were staring straight at Akira's. Once they were finally out of sight, the shackles of fear fell from the crowd. Akira, who was no exception, exhaled the breath that had been trapped in his chest. That was too close, if they had searched him there. Rin and Keisuke quickly made their
Well,
way
if they
over.
search him, you kill them. You have a knife, right?
But they have a
Yeah.
metal pipe and the other one has claws on his fingers.
危なかったねアキラ
Nothing beat faster movement.
I mean, the claws probably.
Yeah.
That was a.
焦った本当どうしようかと思った
The people around them kept throwing curious looks at Akira. Akira was
What?
no ordinary fighter. His goal was to annihilate Wishkyo. He needed to keep a low profile.
さて、とんだ邪魔が入っちゃったけど、目的地はもう目と鼻の先だからさ。行こう。
The crowd had begun to scatter, leaving the beaten corpse face down in the street.
あれはあのままなのか。
You, that corpse from that man that died, it's now called it.
ん
That's
Huh?
normal.
Oh yeah.
あ
This-
あ、うん。死体処理も処刑人の仕事だからね。後で戻ってきて片付けるんじゃないかな。
I hope they get good paid.
Yeah.
Ah, so that was why he hadn't seen any corpses. The man's remains lay there, attracting hardly a glance, like nothing more than a strangely shaped stone. He had struck and suffered, spilling his blood like water on the pavement. His cries had sent a chill down the spines of all who heard. But no one bothered with him now, even though he had been treated so cruelly. His was not like the corpses Akira had seen in the past. Those had looked almost as if they were sleeping, and been burned with all due respect. Had those corpses too been defiled? Had they looked like this before someone had claimed them? Akira slowly closed his eyes, shutting out a miserable sigh.
足元気ぃつけてね。
Bare, nearly exhausted light bulbs provided the stairs with a dim and mostly useless source of illumination. Was it meant to create some kind of effect, or was the owner simply unwilling to change them? With Rin in the vanguard, the trio descended below ground. As the bulbs swung and the shadows shifted, Akira caught glimpses of the graffiti on the wall. Meal of Duty. Was that the name of this club? The same phrase was inscribed on a sign beside the entrance. Though the
Meal of
sign seemed
duty.
ready,
I did try to call up duty.
Ah!
Hope not. Anyway, let's continue.
Though the sign seemed ready to fall off at any moment. The other graffiti was mostly illegible, but his eyes stopped on some letters scrawled in pink spray paint. Pesikoshka. Ace and D had mentioned Pesikoshka before he'd left for Toshima, recalling their passionate spiel with nostalgia. Akira proceeded carefully down the last few steps. That's a nice bar.
Ah, good looking bar in this.
You are these
Yeah.
lava lamps.
Maybe, yeah.
Nice. So old-fashioned. When he opened the black door that seemed to materialize before his eyes, a flute of deep bass punched him in the stomach. The interior was dimly lit, but colorful spotlights stabbed through the darkness in time with the music. The walls were a storm of liars with clouds of spray paint competing for space. Barely anyone was on the dance floor. There were people drinking themselves into a stupor, groups engaged in huddled discussion, and even a few men tossing darts at ripped-up gravel posters. Many had dog tags hanging from their necks, but no one seemed interested in starting a fight. The atmosphere was strangely relaxed.
ここイグラでは中立地帯になってるんだよ。暗黙の了解でね。他にもいくつかあるんだけど、ここが一番人集まるから
Probably a step zone.
Yeah.
For people for, yeah.
City had deteriorated, but that didn't mean all of its lifelines had been severed. Akira supposed that his has been one of the few facilities to
お
survive.
いたいた。あのおっさん。
Gee, sir. The diminutive Rin rose up on tiptoe, peering into the shadows at one corner of the dance floor. A man was standing there, though from here it was hard to make out anything but the glow of his cigarette. Upon
What do you
noticing
think, babe?
Ike man.
Yeah.
Upon noticing Rin, he turned and raised his hand in greeting.
やあ、遅かったな。
He's like a daddy person.
いや
いや
処刑人に引っかかっちゃった。犠牲者約1名。
違反者が
違う。
言いがかりか。それでもまあ、一人で済んだなら良かったというかなんというか。
仏さんには気の毒だがな。
Did the executioners really kill that many innocents? It seemed to Akira that Ikura would be better off without them, but who knew what that nutcase in the mask was thinking?
まあね。つうかあんたさ、もう
I
ちょっと
mean,
じっとしててくれ
I'm
ない
pretty sure Ambridge
用
don't
があると
care
えらい
if
時
the
間かかるんで
executor
すけど
kill them.
これ以上行動範囲
You
広げたら
Abrito
ダメですよ。たく。
Abrito
No,
has a new
because
name.
like in the in his rule, it's like okay, if the executor demand that you are like cheat or you have to die, then you die.
Too. By the way,
Is
you
it-
Abrito has a new nickname, Nutcase.
Not yes, not surprising.
Glaring at the man, Rin took something out of his waist pouch.
はい、これ。
おお、悪いな。本に切るぜ。
いっつも口ばっか。よく言うよ、まったく。
It looked like he'd handed the man a photograph.
よし。これでバッチリだ。あ、
I don't know your name yet. Yes, first
When
of
the
all.
man looked up from the photo, he seemed to notice Akira and Keisuke for the first time. He stared at them, blinking in surprise.
なんだ、新人か？紹介しろよ。
今そのつもりだったの。ね、こっちがアキラ。で、こっちがケイスケ。
どうも。
Keisuke gave a little nod.
この冴えないおっさんは元美ね。
冴えないのは余計だ。
Scruffy.
Scuffy.
The
I
man.
mean, I'm sorry, man. You kind of look old too, but still.
The man, Motomi, replied with a glare, then blew a cloud of smoke. He's smoking. Smoking bad for health. Akira had to agree with Rin.
I agree. Sorry, man. You're a bit scuffy.
The
Just a
man did
bit.
appear scruffy.
Just a bit, though.
His hair was unkempt and his face unshaven. He was dressed in a ratty shirt and brown slacks. The cigarette between his lips completed the image perfectly. But then,
Yeah.
there were his eyes. Though they seemed good-natured at first glance, there was a sharp light in their depths. Akira wasn't sure what to make of the man.
よろしくな。しかし、なんだってリンなんかと一緒にいるんだ。うるさくてしょうがないだろ
Because
Oh.
you gotta.
うるさいってなんだよ。来たばっかだって言うから親切丁寧に案内してあげてるの。
Oh my
う。そういう
god.
な。ありがた迷惑か。おせっかいって言うんだよ。
あんただって人のこと言えないっしょ。おせっかい役の大好きなくせに。
まあな。
Motomi laughed airily and took a savory drag on his cigarette.
その写真は
Akira indicated the photo with his chin.
なあ、これが仕事でな。ちょいと使うんだよ。リンに頼んでたんだ。
仕事
そうさ。ちょいとここいらのことには詳しいよ、俺は。
I see.
情報屋だ
So
っ
it
てさ。
seemed like a
うさん
scout.
くさいったらあり
Information
しないよね
broker. Rin pulled a slim table over.
Wait, actually, okay. Now that I think of it, so people who join the thing cannot leave, right?
Yeah, they can't leave.
How and execute is not gonna watch everyone all the time.
Yeah, for example, an escape route, probably something like this.
So for people who want to live, why don't they just like throw the dog tag away and then just run away?
Probably
They-
not.
they-
Maybe yeah, it's a
I
possibility.
mean- I mean they don't even care.
But they don't have a guide to reach the home again.
True, but still, with the survival guild, you could just get off the city so easy.
Yeah, that's
And I'm pretty sure in Japan there are some ways to get into water if you found good bow. Because just that saying though, is that like in a way that you cannot exit the game in the city now that you join them with wearing a dog tag, but But if you hide and throw the dog tag out of somewhere, doesn't mean that you can just leave the game, like carry and no one will know.
Yeah, that I was also thinking. They don't seem to have security cameras, right?
In the rule that like only who in the game that is having a dog tag on
Yeah, you can quit.
and who don't have a dog tag is just a bystander.
True.
Yeah, I just speculate the whole thing, that's all. Okay, let's continue.
Rin pulled the slim table over. It came up all the way to his waist. He rested both elbows on it,
情
pouting.
報屋。
まあいろんな情報を仕入れてそれをネタに飯食ってるってとこだな。
And alcohol.
Right. You know what? That is an easy way to do it. I mean, people want information,
Too.
so why not?
That explained his peculiar aura. Though he seemed relaxed, that was a guise to encourage people to let down their guard. In reality, he was keeping close tabs on everything around him. People like that were often
Makes
the
sense.
kind who'd sell out their own friends for a dime. He couldn't be sure if that was true for Motomi, but either way, dealing with him was bound to require caution.
情報屋ってことはイグラには参加してないのか。
Motomi wasn't wearing a tag around his neck.
ああ情報屋が殺し合っちゃ商売にならんだろう。それに俺は
Yeah, I agree with
Clever.
that. Yeah,
But then again, why is he here in the first place?
because this page is a killing spree, and people want information. to
Yeah,
kill
but
some
like,
person.
wouldn't he have, if he make with that money, just leave this area?
No, why should he making money from here anyway?
Yeah, but like, everything here is destroyed, and like, wouldn't it be better to make, for example, somewhere else
I
a
don't
living?
know that vodka seems really a good thing.
And there aren't drives here, that's why.
Yeah, I'm sure he can make a living out of this stuff by just seeing information. It makes sense.
Yeah, maybe he's finding it the husband of his life.
豊島に住んでるのか。
Now is the question what I wanted to see.
え
Yeah, he live in.
Oh.
ま
Oh.
あ今のところはな永住ってわけ
See,
じ
he
ゃ
wants to leave.
Nah, more like he. Information.
Motomi
Maybe
shrugged
he
his
moved from
shoulders
place to
strongly.
place.
リンって写真撮るのか。
情報屋がネタに使う
Oh, I
写真なん
forgot to read
て
it.
結構重要なんじゃないのか。
ああ、別にプロとかそんなんじゃないけどね。下手の横好きっつうか、趣味で撮りまくってる感じかな。
Okay, if you getting out of this game, become a photographer, okay? Become a photo man. You will do great. I can guarantee that.
Vin fished around in his waist pouch and pulled out a silver object.
There's a
In the
camera,
light
isn't it?
sweeping across the dance floor, Akira could see that it was a slightly old-fashioned digital camera.
じゃじゃーん、これで撮りまくり。
Yep, I was
ア
right.
キラも一枚どう？
I never wrong about this.
Yeah.
Akira was not a fan of having his picture taken. He tried to refuse, but Rin already had his camera at the ready. So tsundere.
Take it. I don't know, just take it.
Motomi smirked around his dwindling cigarette.
いいねおいちゃんと一緒に写るか
No!
I would take it anyway.
Agree or pass?
I want to take it anyway.
So
I
you
mean,
want to
I
agree
would
with
just-
the daddy?
I want to stay on his good side, okay?
Wait, you
Em-
really
em-
want it?
Okay, if I pass him, he might look at me another way. So I don't want to be on his back. So I just agree with him. It's tactic. Come on.
I want to pass actually, you.
No, that's critical. It doesn't affect the rule again. At least not yet.
But wouldn't get Keisuke to be yeah, jealous because it's not a photo with him?
That's the point.
Nah, I'm passing.
写真は少ない。
Don't like taking
Okay,
pictures.
その変なおっさんと一緒に写るのが嫌なんでしょ？おっさん、
See?
邪魔。
そんなこと一言も言ってねえだろなあ、アキラ。
Now it's a photo with Rin or with Keisuke. No
は
longer
い
all
はい
cheeser.
撮るから笑ってよ。
What a pain, Akira thought. Finally, the shutter clicked, and there was a bright flash of light. Akira hardly ever smiled, so chances were that the photograph would show him looking
But I
sullen.
would take a picture with him though. I don't know. I just the guy who was making fun with people, I guess.
Even so, Rin gave him a satisfied smile. A photo together with
お前
Rin.
さんたち何か飲むか。
No, I think it's just a
ここに
one
は大したも
photo.
んは置いてないけどな。
You guys care for...
But I will take photo with him though, just to get on his good side. I mean, he's the information broker.
But he
I
is
don't want to do
an old
anything wrong with
geezer. Motomi
It's
crushed the
not
stub
I
of
took a
the cigarette.
picture. Come on, you cannot tell me that you don't want to take picture in some with your parent.
True.
Yeah, that's why I don't mind taking picture with him. It's not a big deal.
Motomi crushed the stub of his cigarette on the table, then took a cigarette case out of his jacket and glanced across the dance floor. There was a bar at the back, manned by a bored-looking skinhead. Something had been bothering Akira ever since they'd set foot in this place. Something about the Ikra participants, the men who were wearing tags. It was the look in their eyes, clouded yet clear. He couldn't really describe it, but he'd seen eyes like those in the CFC on people who'd used drugs to amplify their strength. The drugs bought them a few brief moments of glory, but in the end, invariably destroyed them. The children burned during the war.
Wait,
Yes.
wait. Okay, this kind of implying a little bit.
Okay.
Well, Sen Kasuke is not a fighter.
Yeah.
What happened if he using that stroke then?
Becoming a fighter or aggressive, maybe?
Yeah, I don't think that's a good thing to happen.
Mhm.
I mean, Kasuke could not even control himself that much. I mean, he's really a good guy. I respect him that, but if he's taking a drug, maybe he'd do something unthinkable.
Yeah.
Just,
Maybe.
just if the option to make him clear up that, just make sure to take him out on that, okay?
Okay. The children born during the war had neither memories of their parents nor a reason for living. Raw strength was their only solace. Seeking greater strength, they used drugs like candy. They didn't feel like they were doing anything wrong. They hadn't been taught to feel that way. Some went crazy from overdoses. Akira had seen a man bite off his
okay.
own fingers and drink the blood.
Yep, I was right. Yeah, make sure to if Kasuke ever think of idea of using them, make sure to I don't know, mash it down, throw it away.
That image, you. Nearly every
That's been-
fighter in this
yeah.
place had the same eyes as that man. As he surveyed the room, Akira noticed two men at the counter behaving strangely.
あれは
Hmm?
Two men were huddled together on bare-chested and covered in tattoos, the other wearing a black leather blazer. They were each holding an ampoule about 10 centimeters long, filled with a clear liquid. As he watched,
that's
they
a
broke
drop.
off the tops of their respective ampoules, drew the liquid into plastic droppers, tilted their heads back, and sprinkled a drop or two onto their tongues. Then they closed their eyes as though waiting for something to arrive. At last, the veins began to bulge on their necks, arms and shoulders, faintly at first, but more sharply defined. Blissful smiles played on their lips. Their eyes had a clouded glitter of addicts.
ああ。あれはラインだな。
That's the name of the drug.
Motomi narrowed his eyes and sucked at his cigarette while answering.
ライン
ここじゃ当たり前のように出回ってるリキッドタイプのドラッグだ。一時的舐めれば神経が高ぶり、疲労感がなくなり、体が軽く感じられ、筋力も
It's
つい
too
て
bad
く
that
る気分
Kasuke cannot use that stuff.
特別他のドラッグと何かが違うってことは
It's
ない
too bad he cannot use that stuff in the future.
Then I need
Maybe
to
not
stop
now,
him.
but like maybe someone will give him and he have to use them for sure. Just
is-
be careful.
Okay, I will save him from taking drugs. Be a good boy and don't take drugs. At his blaster haunts, Akira had heard people claim that the drug from Toshima could work wonders, but what Motomi had just described sounded like every other upper, and that didn't square with its fame.
気分になるだけだったらね、同じなんだけどね。
Yeah, it's a
Prince
drug,
spoke with a
though. It's not
knowing
a,
smile.
it's not a magic that will make you stronger.
Perhaps because he wasn't used to this topic, Keisuke was listening with rapt attention.
ラインは他のドラッグと
See, now it's
決
got,
定的に
got
違
his
う部分
attention.
がある。
Attention,
気
drug
分だけ
seeker.
でなく、本当に肉体
No,
の
more
精神力
he
増幅さ
more
れち
he
まう
thinking
の
that if
さ。
that drug could really make him strong,
Yeah.
then he would want to use them.
本当に
I mean, look at him.
実際に強くなるってことか。
See?
ああ、当然一時的なものではあるんだがな。それに依存性が高い。禁断症状も強く出る。
Don't go the wrong way, Keisuke,
だ
please.
が、いくらの禁止事項にドーピングなんてない。参加するやつなんてのは、鼻からドラッグ漬けみたいなのが多いからな。奴らにとっちゃ使わない手はないんだろうよ。
Makes sense.
This reminded Akira of something he'd heard from Ace and D. A guy who'd never won a single blaster fight suddenly began scoring consecutive victories. A month later, he was found dead in his home. Apparently, he died of an overdose.
まあ、濃度を間違えたり、過剰に摂取すると死に至る危険な薬だ。うまく使いこなしてるやつもいるが、素人が手出すと取り返しのつかないことになる。おすすめはしねえな。
Motomi watched the pair by the bar with a bitter expression. The drugs must have been kicking in, as Akira could hear their laughter all the way across the dance
濃
floor.
度もあるのか。
Yeah.
ある。一般的に出回ってるやつは相当薄められてるはずだ。濃度が高ければ効果も強いが、体に馴染まんと苦しむことになる。ひどい時はあの世行きだ。
つーか、んなもん使わなくたって強いやつは強いし、ダメなやつはダメなんだっつの。俺は絶対使わないもん
Yeah,
ね。
Keep telling him that, okay? Yeah, good thing, Rin. Keep telling him that. Good thinking. I like that.
Rin's voice was thick with scorn. Now Akira was beginning to see how Wishio made so much money. As long as Il-Rei remained undefeated, people would keep joining Igra, and most would use Rain in order to win. It was a well-crafted system, he thought. He wondered if
Well-
Il-Rei himself relied on the power of Rain, or did he
Well,
face drug-enhanced
To
opponents?
get a money for
Yeah.
the good system, yeah, to get the money for himself.
Or did he face his drug-enhanced opponents with nothing but his own strength and
あ
skill?
れってさ、何が原料なんだろうね。よく見るのは液状だけど、粉溶かしてあるやつなのかな。
もともと液体らしいぞ。原料は知らん。
ま、俺には関係ないけどさ。
Good boy. Rin raised both arms in a big stretch. He'd already lost interest.
なんか飲み物取ってこよう。アキラたちはなんか飲む？
俺は何でも。
ビール。
アキラはい
い。
はい
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, I don't drink.
Holding
was
his
gonna say that,
arms
I
behind
don't-
his head, Rin cut across the dance floor, through the flute of bass and light. Motomi turned to Keisuke as he took out another cigarette.
お前さんはイグラには参加しないのか。
ああ、いや。
Keisuke cast his eyes downwards, clutching the bare neck of his coveralls.
まだ迷い中ってとこか。
Keisuke fell silent. After studying him for a moment, Motomi turned away
Yeah,
and
I
exhaled a bit
mean-
of smoke.
I mean, I know why too. I mean, it's scary that Kasuke wanted to join just to help Akira, but Akira said don't join too because it would give him kill. So yeah, it's really hard to decide, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
どっから来たんだ、二人は。
CFC だ。
おお、CFC っていや、ブラスター発祥の地だな。寄ってたのか。
ああ、
ブラスターね。
Motomi rubbed his jaw as if considering this. Finally, he gave Akira and Keisuke a sidelong glance.
He learning us right now.
イグラとはまるで違う。ブラスターの延長のつもりで参加すると泣きを見ることになるぞ。まあお前さ、アキラだったか。もう参加してるようだが、目当ては麻薬王の地位と名誉か。
He's in there for
Only
fun.
if. Only if.
いや、
If what?
If he would have joined to
Yeah.
become a drug lord, but he was forced.
Yeah, he just got bored too.
Akira left it at that. He wasn't about to reveal his true reasons for being here. Motomi studied him quietly. He could feel that deceptively placid gaze watching for the slightest change in his expression.
飽きたね。ブラスターは確か殺しは禁止だったな。人殺しでもしてみたくなったが。
His tone could have been interpreted as either mocking or provocative. When Akira looked askance, Motomi grinned and blew a cloud of smoke.
ま、参加しちまったもんはもう止めようがないがな。リタイアはできん。あとは死ぬか勝ち上がるしかない。
I would say this a bit quick. Always, not gonna lie.
泣きながら死んでいったやつ
I just happen to like see a lot of loophole in all this.
ねはあ、でもある意味そうなるか
At
もな。
least, well, not for Akira anymore because he cannot leave the game. Even if he leave the game, the CFC have to worry about. So yeah, really no choice for him at this point.
所詮は赤の他人だから関係ないんだな。覚悟を決めて飛び込んできたならまだしも、死にたくないって言いながら死んでいくのを見るのは忍びないからな。説教臭くなっちまった。
Motomi smiled bashfully and scratched at his temple. His eyes narrowed when he smiled, giving him a friendly appearance.
とにかく参加するからにはそれなりの覚悟を決めろってこった。運が悪けりゃここ出て3秒後には襲われて殺されるかもしれないんだからな。そっちのお前さんも別に止めはしないがな。悩んでるならもうちょっとよく考えておけよ。
Yeah, I would say keep thinking too. Thinking very hard, cause okay. Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
for being on Akira's side.
Yeah, thank you for being accurate on that.
Keisuke, who had been silent all this time, looked up.
俺はもう決めてる。参加するって。
Well, I was hoping too early. For he would
I
stop.
was hoping that he.
Hi, Wendy.
Hey, Wendy.
Nice, you're home. That's great. We have already eaten. Thank you. Right, you? We have eaten.
Yeah,
Well,
we
you
have
were
eaten.
also eaten.
Yeah, but
Yes?
you know what? Yeah, if he, do you have any doubt left? I'm not even sure that he's sure about that.
Yeah, Keisuke is a dickhead.
No, he's not a dickhead. He more. Come on, if I were in that position, I want to know how to decide too.
I would not join. I would become an information broker. And make a golden
No,
oath with it.
I mean, I was thinking, what can I do for Akira? I don't know what I should do too.
I mean, if you want to actually passive helping, giving information.
But getting information is not easy.
Then he needs to work hard like Motomi. Study under him.
And don't forget that the executor, this guy won't take any second look on them. Maybe they will kill people just for fun.
Except they, as far as I know, aren't allowed to kill non-participant. They aren't allowed that. The non-participant.
They just kill a person who not even breaking the rule.
Yeah, but he was a Igra fighter. So we don't know
Well,
if they also will kill others.
What I'm saying that if they even breaking their own rule, you think they will not kill innocent people just for fun?
True.
Yeah. It's not easy.
But a
Like
dog
I
will
said.
come over and sniff. And if he doesn't sniff any tags, then what then?
Then they decided.
Or they are screwed.
I don't know. They decided. Actually, the dog that they're breaking around because they can bring more excuse to kill people. I mean, it's scary. Come on.
Okay.
I mean, you can see how the executive work on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Motomi tapped the ash from his cigarette as he gazed expressionlessly at Keisuke.
ずいぶん思い詰めた顔してるが、何か譲れない理由でもあるのか。
ある。
少なくとも麻薬王の地位と名誉じゃなさそうだな。
Drug lot again. Motomi's words made Keisuke glare and clench his fist.
俺は守りたいものがあるから、そのために参加する。
守りたいものね。
Cigarette between his lips, Motomi folded his arms and narrowed his eyes, watching Keisuke with an unreadable expression. Keisuke seemed to be bracing himself for the next question.
何を守りたい？物か人か、それとも自分自身か。守りたいって気持ちは大事だ。だが、独りよがりになったら意味がないぞ。
That's a good word over there. It's a good word, I can't lie.
True.
押し付けるだけじゃダメだ。それはただの意地でしかないからな。
Yeah.
相手も自分も望んで初めて守る守られるの関係ってのが生まれてくる。それが成り立ってなきゃ一人で気張っても何も守れんよ。
He's right. He's right on that.
His
But
behind his head. His
But I
expression-
don't think Keisuke will give up.
True.
We know how you know how he is.
Yeah. His expression pained and clenched his fists harder still. Yeah, still. The conversation died there, and into the silence surged the waves of an upbeat rhythm that entwined with deep chest-thumping bass. Out on the floor, beneath the lights, the dancer seemed to change color with each pulse of the beat.
そうだったとしても、でも俺はだからってじっとしてるのは嫌なんだ。
His murmur was lost in the music.
な、今日会ったばかりの俺が口を挟むのもなんだしな。とにかく腹だけはきっちりくくっとけってことだ。
Yeah, brace yourself for the worst.
That was when Rin returned, weaving his way through the crowd with drinks in hand.
お待たせー。
遅かったな。
バーテンのお兄さんと意気投合して話し込んじゃったよ。
Oh my god,
After
this
setting
guy.
glasses down on the table, Rin grabbed his own drink and raised it to his lips. Then tinted lights made it difficult to distinguish the color of the liquid. Motomi took the glass that obviously held beer.
何どうしたの？なんか深刻な顔してたじゃん。
ケンスケがな。イグラに参加するつもりだっつうから、おいちゃんがいろいろと忠告してやってたんだ。
Rin turned to
Love
Keisuke.
that. You know what? I love that he being strict about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that he being strict and tell him
Yeah.
Rin
そうな
about it.
の？やっぱ参加する気になったんだ。
Keisuke forced a smile.
まあ
おっさんに口うるさく説教食らったんでしょ。そういうのがおせっかいだって言うんだよね。
Sorry.
Motomi shook his head ruefully at Rin, then knocked back half his beer. Meanwhile, Keisuke gazed silently at Akira. Was there something he wanted to say? Or was he waiting for Akira to say something instead? Uncertain, Akira held his tongue. He agreed with what Motomi had said. He himself had tried to tell Keisuke something similar, but after Keisuke had rebuffed his warnings, he resolved to say nothing more on the matter. Besides,
Yeah,
the silent pleading act irritated
and
him.
and I see that who is that guy again? I forget his name. Starts with M.
Motomi? Motomi.
Yeah. I can see that he trying to warning Keisuke, but
Very often.
he as the reader on the person, he already see that Keisuke not gonna give up no matter what he says. So he's kinda like, yep, yeah, just he just give me a warning and that's it, and let him go. Yeah.
If Keisuke had something to say, he should just come out and say it. Reading someone's expression was no easy task.
いよいよ CFC と日光連の日本統一問題が深みにはまってきてるからな。内戦が始まるのもそう遠くはないはずだ。
Oh, you war!
そうしたら
must probably
リ
just
スキ
try
は
to take
雲
over
遅れ
this
するかもしれんが、
place
いくら
anyway.
はまず間違いなく終わるだろうよ。
まあね。
Rin nodded as he slurped up the contents of his glass.
でも別に今が楽しけりゃいいじゃん。ほんのちょっとでも夢見させてもらわないとさ、やってけないよ、こんなご時世。
まあ一理あるがな。いつ死んでも悔いは残さないようにしとかんとな。
そうそう。
一気で、忘れてた。
Catching sight of a clock hanging on the wall, Motomi clicked his tongues. He drained his glass, stomped out his cigarette, and pushed himself away from the wall.
人と会う約束があったんだった。俺はそろそろ行くぞ。
More information, I think.
はいはい、まったね
Old man! Rin waved a hand dismissively.
俺は
I
夜は
just
よくここにいるから
that
何か調べたいことや探し物があったら引き受けるぜ。相応の報酬はきっちりいただくけどな。
Motomi smiled shrewdly, then ruffled each younger man's hair in turn. Oh my god! Ruffled you, the hair. Like they are kids.
なでんなよ。
じゃあな。
I mean, Rin is gonna act like a kid, so I don't mind. I might gonna do that too, but if I can, I don't know.
That was so cute. He walked into the crowd, laughing until his tall shape vanished from sight. At some point, the music had changed to a breezier, lighter tune. One elbow appeared on the table. Rin shifted his gaze back to Akira and Keisuke.
あんな感じのうさんくさいおっさんだけど、悪いやつじゃないからさ。
He's not a bad guy, but he would
確かに
sell you
うさんくさ
information
く
if
は
you do anything wrong.
ここじゃね。
Yeah, shitty
人を
understand,
信
man.
じる気持ちは 70% ぐらいにしといた方がいいよ。平気な顔で嘘つく悪党とかゴロゴロいるからさ。で、そんなの、ここじゃなくても
Yeah,
ど
that's
こで
true
も一緒
everywhere. Well, almost everywhere anyway.
He couldn't be more right, which was exactly why Akira remained suspicious of him. They made small talk for a while afterward, then went their separate ways.
I like how Akira not getting like not getting his guard down on window.
Yeah.
Good call on that.
Since nobody had cell phones in Toshima, getting in touch with someone involved leaving messages at common hangouts or else planning a meeting in advance. Akira didn't yet trust Rin completely, as Rin himself had said. Here, it was safer to doubt everyone. Which was why, though he'd mentioned where they planned on going next, he thought it better to make their way through the city without Rin. Tomorrow, they would head back to Arbito's palace, so Keisuke could join Igura. For tonight, they decided to stay in the coffee shop on the main street. Ever since speaking to Motomi, Keisuke had been brooding. He obviously had a lot on his mind, and Akira felt no need to break the silence. Fear, desperation,
I think next time we're gonna see Alberto, there's gonna be a bit of problem.
Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna invite us to joining a room or doing something, so just be careful.
Licking the tongue.
Maybe that too, but yeah, that's why I say beware. And yeah, everything is a dead trap.
Yeah.
I don't
Fear.
trust anything that guy do
Desperation.
anyway.
Confusion. Resolve. Akira could only guess at what he must be feeling.
少し寝ろよ。
After that, neither spoke. And thus, their second night in Toshima passed.
Only the second night? Damn. My eye!
He heard a voice.
Wait. Actually, before we continue, can we
Yeah.
stop here?
Ah, okay, so of completely saving, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's good pet to call it off.
Yeah.
I don't feel it today anyway, with what happened.
One moment. Let me change everything. Okay, we go now to chat. And the music is running again. Okay. Now we're back to the screen view.
Taking me fan. So, first thing I have to say first,
Yeah.
that I forgot to mention. We are not in a pantheon anymore.
Yeah, sadly.
It's pretty simple, kind of pantheon Kasatan we left. Kinda. That's the first thing about, and yeah, that's it. I mean, we already independent from the start, so it's kind of normal for us.
Yeah, we were mostly giving, for example, the plans for each week, but that we won't be needing anymore since Pantheon now got dissolved. I mean, the group of VTubers we were together. Sad to say it, but yeah, we will still continue on.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know. We continue on, don't we?
Mhm.
I mean, we independent from the start, so
Yeah.
no reason why we should stop now.
Nah, it's fine, Wendy, really. Don't worry too much. I know that feeling. Must have been stressful to rush at home, for example, to watch us play, right? I'm worried about you. Right, you? Also, you're worried about
Yeah.
Wendy too?
I'm worried about everything.
Yeah. Wait, what?
And
Sounded so weird.
and second,
Yeah.
I don't want to say it out loud, but please don't come here again. That person. It's really not. It's really not making me feel well. Anyway, that's all. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't feel well, and I need a rest.
Okay.
So
Then see your next stream again. Tomorrow's stream from you and Noshima.
yeah, on Twitch next time.
We
Yeah.
will rest. Thank you, Wendy, for your content. Thank you very much, and thank everyone who came by to
I'm
see us
sorry
playing.
that I end this quick today.
Nah, it's fine. Just take a rest also, okay? Okay, everyone. See you next time.